Okay, so we're in verse 20. And Abraham is kind of traveling a little bit. And Abraham journeyed from there to the south and dwelt between Kadesh and Shur and stayed in Gerar. Now Abraham said of Sarah his wife, she is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, indeed, you are a dead man because of the woman with whom you have taken, for she is a man's wife. And Abimelech did not come near her. And he said, Lord, will you slay a righteous nation also? Did he not say to me, she is my sister? And she even herself said, he is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocence of my hands, I have done this. And God said to him in a dream, yes, I know that you did this in the integrity of your heart, for I also withheld you from sinning against me. Therefore, I did not let you touch her. Now, therefore, restore this man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you shall live. But if you do not restore her, know that you will surely die, you and all who are yours. So Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their hearing, and the men were very much afraid. And Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, What have you done to us? How have I offended you that you brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? You've done deeds to me that ought not to have been done. He's calling him out. And Abimelech said to Abraham, what did you have in view that you've done this thing? And Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they will kill me on account of my wife. But indeed she truly is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. So they were half sister and brother. And he did this because he thought they were going to kill him. And it came to pass when God caused me to wander from my father's house that I said to her, this is your kindness that you should do for me in every place wherever we go, say of me, he's my brother. So he told her, we're going to lie. We're going to tell a half lie. We're going to lie. In God's eyes, it's a lie, whether it's a half lie or a true lie, because they were married, okay, but they were also half brother and sister. When Abimelech took sheep and oxen and male and female servants and gave them to Abraham, and he restored Sarah, his wife, to him. So what happened here so far is they told this fib because Abraham was afraid they were going to kill him and take Sarah anyway. So he said, she's my sister. That way they would just take her and not kill him. And maybe they could figure out an escape or something like that. You know, I'm going to bring something up because sometimes, well, I'm just going to say this, okay? Historically, you know, there were a lot of people who told a lot of lies during World War II to hide the Jews. And, you know, what is the greater sin? To let them die? To murder them just because they're Jewish and do nothing? Or to tell a fib to save somebody's life? That's kind of what was going on here. So the Lord had kind of interceded and had mercy on Abimelech because he knew Abimelech didn't know that he was being tricked, and he went and told him what was the truth, you know. And Abimelech's like, I didn't know, you know. He was truly innocent in that regard, that he didn't know that this Sarah was actually married. So he confronts Abraham, and Abraham tells the truth. You know, he thought they were going to kill him. And Abimelech gave him sheep and oxen and servants and gave them to Abraham, and he restored Sarah to his wife. And Abimelech said, see, my land is before you, dwell where it pleases you. Then to Sarah he said, behold, I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Indeed, this vindicates you before all who are with you and before everybody. Thus she was rebuked. So he realized what he could have done. He didn't do it, but he could have done. He could have violated another man's wife. And so he gave Abraham land, he gave them oxen, he gave them servants, he gave them silver. So Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his female servants. And then they bore children, for the Lord had closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. So apparently, while Abraham was there, nobody could have children. Nobody in the household. The servants, anybody who lived with him could not have children. But once everything was made right, the Lord made it so that Abimelech's house could again produce children. And that is the end of verse 20.